Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Survivor Rankdown podcast. I'm your host, Mike, from Rankdown 6. And this time, in a timely manner, we are going over the cast of Survivor 49, which was officially released today by CBS and Parade and, everyone else. And we're getting this done in a timely fashion, to cash in and hopefully get attention. Because I feel like it's a good time to be an attention whore and get the podcast.
We're almost as big as grifters as Eliza.
The fuck. Oh my god, we're gonna have a lot to talk about with that whole situation with Eliza and Stephanie.
For sure. Save that for 50. Save that for a year from now.
I will say, I will say very briefly, Eliza.
I hope it gets worse.
Stephanie dropped an apology.
Oh my god, there's no way.
She did make a severe and continuous lapse in judgment.
That is indeed true.
But anyways, we're going over Survivor 49, and to anyone who may or may not be listening, that may be affiliated with anyone on the cast, or in any circumstances on the cast, we are not going to be discussing your potential as players in the game too much. We are instead going to be talking about your potential as television characters and, just entertaining presences. So, any insults or digs or moans and groans or dislikes at any of you guys, it is just edited, Frankenbited versions of you guys as television characters. I'm sure you guys are all awesome people. I'm sure we could all share a beer, but, for the sake of entertainment and TV editing, if we say some foul shit on here, don't take it personal.
I apologize in advance to Rizz God.
and a couple other people.
Rizz God specifically.
I will say specifically men. I don't have most of the targets this year are on the among the gentlemen here.
Not you, Matt. You're fine.
Yeah. And one last thing I want to go over is at the end of this, we are going to discuss winner picks, and we are not going to be including the two people on this season who will return for season 50, being Rizzo and Savannah. We can't make any of them our winner picks. Now, we're not going to at all discuss any potential outcomes that we may know for this season. However, just to keep things fair, we will not be making any of our predictions involving those two. All right. So are we ready to get started?
We should be. We should introduce everyone else.
Oh yeah. I mean, y'all have been on the podcast several times before, but let's go in alphabetical order. Corny, take it away.
Alright, what's up, everybody? My name is Corny, aka Corny Chicken Soup. I'm from Rankdown 9, and you might have known me from the Outback podcast, which was a lot of fun to do. And yeah, I'm here for Trashy Annie, baby.
Hell yeah.
Hi, I'm Mana. I did Survivor Rankdown 7, world's biggest Keith Nail fan. I also did the Survivor 50 podcasts, and if I were to play like any former Survivor player, it would be Hope Driscoll.
Hell yeah. Keep hope alive.
Hi, everybody. My name is Nope, and I am also on Rankdown 9. You might have seen me on the 50 cast assessment, the Borneo podcast, and the Africa podcast. And I personally, if I were to get on Survivor, I would play most like Nayanka Mixon.
Oh no. No, actually, you wouldn't be able to because she quit on day 27, and it's only 26 days now.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that is true. That is true,
You
actually. Yeah,
would stay an
but that
extra
is
day.
So you would,
but think
win
about
the
it.
game. You would win the game and then fucking jump in the ocean the next day.
I get to watch a good screening of Gulliver's Travels as my reward for winning.
Possibly even Jack and Jill. All right, you guys ready to get into this?
Let's go, as Bruce would say.
So we're gonna start with the Hina tribe, and I just want to first shout out our boy Lightsfly, who designed this Google Slides and was supposed to be in our podcast tonight, and we don't know where he went. But shout out Lights for being a great guy and getting a PowerPoint ready.
Press F in the chat.
He'll be on our next episode, which is the Survivor Marquesas podcast. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, just quick first impressions of the tribe. I don't think this will be, but they have disaster tribe potential.
They
Yeah.
are the yellow tribe or yellow adjacent tribe.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. This is gonna be the disaster track they wanted to plan, which obviously
Let's just hope there is no disaster tribe.
Yeah.
Ideally,
I think we all can agree though we're getting a bit tired of the disaster tribe thing.
yeah. But none of the men on here look particularly super duper strong, and really the only strong person on this tribe seemingly is MC.
Well, you forget Matt Williams carries things
Matt-
on the airport.
Yeah, Matt from Not Wine Dance is gonna crush challenges.
we'll talk about Wine Dance in a minute, but let's get started with the first castaway of the Hina tribe, Jason.
We're starting off on such a great foot.
Skip.
Oh my god,
Skip.
we're starting on such a great note. I just want to tell you guys, right before we recorded this podcast, sorry, I'm choking on sunflower seeds right now. Right before we watched this podcast, or right before we started this podcast, we watched all of the bio videos posted on the YouTube channel. And I read through all the parade bios and none of the like full-on interviews yet, so we'll get more of an idea as time goes by. Oh, good God, this guy.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little silly and goofy.
Okay, first off,
This
I
is-
must point out. Shout out to freaking Lights for adding that freaking picture of the girl being scared. That's so funny. And second of all, yeah, Jason is gonna be one of those people.
Yeah.
If Rizzo is not the Gabe or Shaheen of the season, this guy will be.
I think Jason has a lot more potential to be the next
Andy.
big Cochrane clone.
I was gonna say Andy.
Andy too. He has a lot of Andy in him. This guy,
Jason-
Except unlike Andy, I don't think that they're gonna attempt to do a KVO ripoff with him. I think he's just going to be insufferable.
He's just gonna be Carson Garrett.
Okay. So here's what. Oh God, Carson Garrett. Yeah, no, we got more puzzles for you guys. But I was gonna say, so the two main things that really popped out at me as to how I kind of figured I'm probably not gonna like this guy very much is he first stated in his bio that the reason he got into the show was because he was originally in the Super Smash Brothers community. And
oh no!
The first time he ever watched the show was because of Ken Huang.
Oh no! Listen.
To be fair, Ken Huang
Huang
is not the worst. Ken Huang is not the worst former member of the Smash community you could take inspiration from.
Listen.
That is fair.
Ken Huang, if you watch Gabon, I think he's a great character. Obviously a legend within the Smash community. He was kind of an incel on that season, and he is probably the best person ever who is a Smash Pro.
Yeah,
So,
like
I listen. I'm not going to assume that Jason has any skeletons in the closet. I don't think he does. He's probably the only human being alive who is a pro Smash player that is a better person than Ken Huang, which is a low bar, but I mean, maybe it says a lot about Jason. Maybe he's a nice guy, but the fact that he comes from the Smash community is not a good sign.
I'm so
Yeah,
glad I backed out of that as soon as possible.
Me too.
yes.
That-
I mean,
And
I
then the
was never
other
good
thing,
enough at the game. I would keep getting spiked.
the other thing that really popped up for me when I was watching his video was they have like this whole scene of Jason trying to carry coconuts and how he was like, "Oh, I'm not the most physical guy in the world. I'm just a little silly and goofy and guy, and you know, I'm so scared out here. I play everything scared. I'm just like,
No, oh my god,
that-
listen,
This is what people
Jason,
think
I'm
Matt
sure you're a
Blankenship is, who don't like Matt Blankenship.
Very
Yeah.
true. That's very true.
I
And
like
I'm not
Matt
even using
Blankenship.
that.
I
I
like
think
Matt
he's like a
Blankenship.
fun.
I don't
I
fucking
think he's
like
a
him.
fun. Yeah, he's pretty bad.
I'm
One
sure he is a great dude in real life. Oh my god, reading this guy's bio, watching this guy's video, I'm like, holy shit, this might be the worst character of all time.
I don't know if we can go that far, but yeah, no, he's
No,
gonna. I think we can all. I think we can all agree that he's got a long upwards trajectory for him.
I think
mhm.
I think there's a huge problem that I have to discuss, and it's mainly about casting. Jason, like the reason why they cast Jason is because of the stuff that he says about how he's a wimp and whatnot. And like those archetypes, they used to be fucking loaded by, like they used to be clowned on back in the early days of casting. But nowadays, it's just like very normal, and we have to be supportive about people that are very scared and not trying to adapt to this like environment. Like, dude, this is Survivor.
Mhm.
What do you expect? You go in a freaking island. You have to survive.
Yeah. Also, I don't like that his inspiration is Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who at this point we can all agree was a pretentious racist asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Who had
definitely another
who had
question.
too much of a fucking stubborn ego to, not retire, and indirectly fucked the country over.
Yeah, no, this is not going to be a fun. I highly imagine that this is not going to be a fun time. I would love to be proven wrong. Let me just make that clear. I would love to be proven wrong, but it's not looking good.
I can't stand to
Yeah.
look at this man for the duration of this slide. How will I be able to stand him for the entire season if he makes it that far?
I think for our sakes, we can hope he's out early. I don't think he's out early.
Third
We
place.
might have,
I don't
we must,
think. Listen, I don't think that
Survivor
they're gonna
winner.
do. I don't think that they're gonna do an Andy KVO thing with this guy. I think he's just going to be very consistent the whole way through. Kind of like it's like the Xiaoheen edit with an Andy personality.
I'm
Which
I'm
might
thinking
sound like,
I'm
which
thinking
sounds
the
like it
best
might
hope.
be the worst thing of all time.
Yeah, no, for those who don't know the lore of this Rankdown, we very much do not like Andy or Xiaoheen, but
Especially Xiaoheen.
but yeah, what I was thinking is probably his best case scenario is that he just overplays in like episode 2, like in like a Kevin Leong way, and just goes out immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
best case scenario for Jason is that he's Zach Wurtenberger. Worst case scenario is that he goes all the way like a Carson.
And I still really don't like Zach Wurtenberger, so I don't know how much I feel about that. But yeah, no, he's got a long trajectory.
I am generally fine with Zach Wurtenberger.
Zach Willenberger is pretty bad, but at least he went out at the perfect time.
All right.
Yeah.
Who we got next? I don't know how long we can do this for.
Yeah. Oh, and
I can't look at him this long.
the last thing I want to say is him being like, I love extra votes and Blanca votes and steal votes. No. No. Just play the
Absolutely
damn.
not. Go
Just
fuck
play.
yourself.
Just play the goddamn social game like a normal person.
Next person.
Like,
I cannot.
people just don't get it.
All right. Next up,
Next person, please.
we have Christina Mills, and
I
unlike
like her.
Jason, I actually kind of like her.
She's one of my
She's
favorites.
Christina Mills, who unironically thinks that Lillian Morris should have won, which is kind of goated. I can't lie.
Listen, do I disagree with the take? Absolutely. Do I not like why she gave the take? Yes. Do I fucking love that someone in the big 2025 shouted out Lillian Morris in a Survivor bio? Yes.
My goat.
Yeah.
It's so funny. But yeah, no, I think I can give some credit there. Christina did give a pretty good video. I like when she was talking about how she's had to deal with living in a state that is literally all red counties, and she's nothing like that, so she can pretty much get it around, interact with a lot of people pretty well. She seems like a pretty cool person. I think she's got a lot of potential to be pretty decent.
Yeah. Christina's chill. Like I will admit, I'm not sure how much longevity she has in this game, but for however long she lasts, I feel like she's gonna be like a fun time.
I feel like she could do decent in the game.
She can pretty do. One thing I'll say about what she could potentially be is that she has potential to be actually very good, especially with the current state of the US. She might get that very good content that she deserves if we are very lucky. But that's just hoping. But yeah, I really like her as a personality.
She's great.
Yeah.
She's gonna be interesting.
She just seems like, again, very, very down to earth, very open about, losing her mom to addiction and struggles with postpartum depression and all that stuff. So,
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't use her as inspiration bait, but
yeah, that's the one thing I don't particularly love. The whole inspiration porn thing. It's just like, no, dude.
I think we are like a bit past that point, but we may never know.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, the one thing I don't like it is that she said the player that she would play the game the most like is Carson.
Carson Garrett.
Carson Garrett.
I mean, like, yeah, obviously.
Nerds.
Yeah, I cannot.
As we all know, we are not nerds. We sit around talking about Survivor characters and their TV characters.
Yes, we are nerds in real life, but nerds on Survivor usually suck.
Mm-hmm.
No, we are geeks. There's a huge difference. We are much better than nerds.
Yeah.
Fair.
She says she's a mom to Irish twins, which is pretty interesting.
All right.
She had the first kid and then immediately had another one coming, so good for her.
Kudos to her. All right, nice.
Mm-hmm. And then someone in the Discord server, which you all should join, by the way, said that her husband had a Mamba mentality, and someone was like, "What do you mean by that?" So, yeah, I don't really think that there's that much more to say about her. She just, she seems very cool. I think she's going to just straight up wind up as like a lower end 7 out of 10.
Yeah, that would be what I'm hoping for.
Mm-hmm. And I think she'll go decently far in the game.
Yeah.
Right. Who do we have next?
We have
Matt
Oh,
Williams. Matt from
boy.
Not Blind Ranch.
All right, so let me explain. When Redmond did his cast reveal for season 49, he said Matt Williams from Wyandanch, New York. I'm from Long Island. Wyandanch is a town in Long Island, New York, and or on Long Island, New York, I should say. Wow, I feel like a fraud, and we'll get into fraud Long Islanders later. But listen, Wyandanch has a bit of a reputation around here, and the number one thing as a Long Islander that you need to know about Wyandanch is don't go there. And so I see this guy Matt with the haircut that he has and everything about him. I was like, oh, this guy is from Wyandanch. And then it comes out he's lived in Utah on all his life. But you know what? Spiritually, this guy is very, very Wyandanch. So you know what? I'm still gonna call him Wyandanch Matt.
Yes. He is a man in his 50s he is a white man in his 50s with dreadlocks. So I would say that is very Wyandanch.
It is. It's very Wyandanch. I love how over the past few months I've just been educating people on the Discord about Wyandanch.
Mr. Wyandanch.
So
this guy's he's an inspiring casting choice for this season. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, it is great to see that they're diversifying the Mr. Wyandanch pageant by putting someone from Utah in there. But yeah, I mean, I do feel like he's one of the more fun personalities from the bios this season.
yeah, the bio is something else. As you can see on that bottom quote right there, he says, his player who he most identifies with. I probably identify the most with Joe, as in not Joe Hunter, but Joe freaking Anglem. The gorgeous bohemian. The gorgeous bohemian from Utah. He's a true gentleman and chiseled like a Roman god. We have a lot in common.
This guy does kind of look like he was there on January 6th.
I really do hope. I really do hope he only has a couple things in common with Joe.
Yeah, let's hope.
Let's hope the footage doesn't come out.
But yeah,
one thing about
I do think that his bio is really good. I wasn't sure how to feel about his video because I don't think it was quite as good as I was hoping. But he should still be decently fun enough. I'd like to think.
Yeah, I think this guy is definitely what they wanted Gabler to be.
Yeah, no, he was definitely giving a bit of Gabler energy.
Yeah, but I think he's definitely going to be a better version of Gabler, and I like Gabler, but I don't know. I feel like Gabler is kind of already the Mickey Mouse version of Matt.
Yeah, the thing about Gabler is he would have been way better if he didn't win.
Yes.
Yeah,
I feel like if he didn't win, they wouldn't make him as kind of watered down as he was.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Matt, assuming Matt doesn't win, which he might, we don't know.
There's no way he is going out in the Roxroy spot.
That would be insane. That would be an insane story if this guy happened to win the freaking season.
Listen, I don't think a single person. Listen, I don't think a single person picked Gabler to win 43. And obviously, more issues with Gabler is that they were clearly pissed that he won. And also, the dude was completely shot out there. So, I really hope I don't see that happening with Matt. But Probst did say that temperatures were really intense in Fiji this season, and that it made a lot of people really fucking exhausted and dealing with the elements pretty roughly very early on in the season. So who knows? Maybe half this cast will just be like fucking zombies by day 2.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I have heard.
Matt is from a warmer climate.
Yeah, I have heard that this season. I have heard that some people just have described this season as very moody.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Watch Rizzo elevate be Ian Rosenberger.
Good God, dude. But yeah, Matt, again, the living embodiment of someone from Wyandanch, Long Island, and he never wound up being from Wyandanch. I also find it really funny that this guy, when he was like a little kid, he's like, yo, I want to be a stockbroker. And then at like 16, 17, he was like, yo, I'm a top tier stockbroker. And then at 40, he's like, you know what I'm going to do for a living now? I don't want to be a stockbroker anymore. I'm going to throw luggage into airports for a living. That's my calling.
Yeah, I think as we briefly mentioned before, the luggage throwing into the airport is gonna help him in challenges for sure.
He's gonna be the challenge beast of the season.
Listen,
he's gonna go. What I wish
wife.
Tom Weston would have been, and that he wins every challenge in the season and is never able to be voted out.
One more thing about Matt.
I will say, I dislike all of his hot takes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know those hot takes are really insanely miserably bad.
They're the worst hot takes I've seen in the entire new era, but still, like from players. But
yeah, I mean, man, we all know how you feel about a certain winner.
Yeah, I mean, you all know. You all know my. I'm the only person in the community with an intense dislike for Kenzie Petty. So.
For those uninitiated, a lot of us are really not big Kenzie fans. So,
although we are also very much not big Chris Underwood fans or Russell Hantz fans either. So. Although Russell Hantz' show is very funny.
I liked Russell on Heroes Villains, but not Samoa, and the jury's still out on Redemption. I don't know. It was kind of funny seeing him cry.
Yeah. One more. So like my prediction for Matt is either he'll make it like around the merge, but not that far, or either he's gonna be a pretty early boot if he doesn't get his way.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's
about all we got for Matt. He just seems like a really fun personality.
Yep, and spiritually a man of Wyandanch.
All right.
Next up, we have MC.
MC Michelle, MC Chuckle Jekyll.
The first thing that I can say about her is that her first season was season 47, and that is not good.
It is especially not good, and especially is the reason why her hot take is so miserably bad.
Yeah.
The first person she's ever seen voted out was John Lovett.
What have we done to?
From looks, I think she looks like a pretty vibrant person, but I did not really get that much from her video, unfortunately.
Yeah, she is definitely giving me nothing right now.
Yeah, she's fine.
I wouldn't.
I get mediocre vibes from her. She's a strong woman. She doesn't watch the show. Or she probably has never seen a single good season of the show besides like 45.
Probably.
But I don't know. You ask her to name one simple quote from the Marquesas, and she's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" She probably couldn't.
I mean,
She probably couldn't tell you anything about Johnny Pots and Pans. So
That is the true
honestly,
crack there.
honestly, at least I'm glad that she's completely honest with how she. I'm honestly completely happy that she's at least super honest with how she's a very new super fan. Because I know I 100% know that some of these people don't haven't watched much of the earlier seasons and are big posers. So there's that.
absolutely. I don't know what she. I don't know. I'm looking at her bio on my phone right now, and she is she sure is a person.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I can hope, but right now I'm not expecting much from her at this point.
I
Yeah.
have zero expectations for her. I think this is among the more mediocre picks. I don't know. She'll probably be like the second juror or something like that.
All right, let's see who's next.
All right, next up we have Sophie Segretti, one of two Sophies on the cast, but the only person to spell Sophie
Yay!
correctly.
She was also, of course, did you see the alternate for season 48?
I won. Oh God.
All right.
Oh God. She had
let's.
to be on a. I feel so sorry for her. She had to be on a plane with Shaheen.
Okay, so first things first.
And Mitch.
First things first about Sophie. One thing that I realized about this cast when I first saw this is that I got the Kermone, I got absolute Kermone flashbacks because I could not tell who is who between Sophie and Sage. I cannot lie at first. And then I watched the videos and they're like extremely different. Like I
Yeah.
kind of like Sophie, not gonna lie. She's pretty interesting.
She's cool. I get a good vibe
Like,
from her. She she talks about trying to date in New York City, and she was kind of didn't have a lot of great things to say about the men in New York City, which I don't think she was going hard enough. I don't know. Dating in the tri-state area is like the biggest nightmare of all time. So good on you for speaking out about that, Sophie.
I can speak from experience. The upstate New York area isn't much better.
One of my favorite things about her video is that she said her earliest Survivor memory is watching Rob and Amber start making out in the shelter on All Stars, and that led her parents to give her the talk of how babies are made.
She's so funny, man. I like her.
I was a bit surprised at how funny she was in that video. I do like her from that. She's I'm hoping she can be good.
Mm-hmm. And I think she's she's at the right age to win the game. I think she seems very well rounded and smart, and I don't know, just reading from her bio, I see great game potential in her, which means she's the second boot.
It's so true. It's always the same with those people, man.
It's always the people where I'm like, yeah, this person is going deep. This person has all the tools to go deep, and then we'll get like eliminated due to some bullshit twist like before the swap.
Yeah.
Just insane work.
Either that, it's either gonna be that, or maybe she could get fired. To be honest, like I could see a universe where she probably won't have that trouble.
I see a universe where she wins.
Yeah, she could definitely pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's like she has some traits. She has very much traits, but yeah.
I don't know. Overall, I just I like her vibe. She seems she seems cool, funny, and well-rounded, and I think I don't know. I have high expectations of her coming into the season.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think this could be interesting there.
Mhm.
She could be good.
I think she will
Yeah.
actively be good. All right, so we've
Final
been on
person.
a bit of a hot streak with the last few characters. No one too terrible. Who we got next?
Oh boy.
No.
Oh boy. Okay, so let me just make this clear. This guy, he works for, NASA and is a rocket scientist and blah, blah, blah. This guy starts off his freaking video by saying, Survivor is like a space exploration mission.
What happened?
Absolutely
What happened
not.
to?
My God! Oh my God!
What happened?
Oh, this guy is
What
best
happened to
friends with
Rocket?
Carson, by the way.
What
Oh,
happened to?
gosh.
What happened to rocket scientists in the show? We went from Dave Johnson to this guy. Holy shit!
I mean, listen. In real life, he seems more tolerable to be around than Dave Johnson, but I would take Dave Johnson on my TV screen 7 out of 7 days of the week.
Yeah, no, just from
Oh,
reading this, I am not getting great vibes here. One thing I will say in his positives, he does have a dog named Rupert, so I'll give him credit for that.
That's the best part about him.
Specifically based off of Pearl Islands. It's like, okay, yeah, this motherfucker sees the vision on, people who are like, modern day super fans of the show don't seem to get just how big of a deal Rupert is.
Yeah,
Oh,
That
and
man
he
ran for
still is a big
governor.
deal.
That man ran for governor against Mike Pence, and then went on Survivor again after he lost.
people, people. I love how the main retrospective on Rupert is that everybody just hates him now because he didn't play a good game. Like, who the fuck cares? He's awesome. It's Rupert.
Yeah.
What I think is the biggest red flag from Steven, though, is that he said he would play the game like Charlie Davis.
Yeah, I mean,
from a gameplay perspective, like I don't mind the Charlie pick, because I think Charlie is one of the best players to never win straight up.
It's just the
Yeah.
fact that
Like
Charlie Davis is also one of the most insufferable people of all time.
Yeah, the thing about Charlie Davis is I feel like on most casts, while he is in theory a great player, I don't think he wins that much just because of how annoying he is.
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
I
his
do think
biggest
so.
flaw as a player.
But I also I don't want to totally discredit him for losing that final jury vote because Maria is just like an evil person.
Maria. Maria's something else. But yeah, no, Steven, the thing about Steven is that he doesn't seem like, the worst out there, but there's just moments. There's those little tiny moments that he does that just make me groan in this video that he did. So I can hope that it won't be terrible, but I'm not sure.
He drops his Shaheen analogies, and it's just like, oh god.
I think my main take on Steven is that at best he's probably gonna be a bore. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, at best. At worst, he's yeah.
One thing I can say is that I don't really see him making it very far. I don't think.
You seem
I don't know.
Yeah, this tribe could go 10 different ways, really.
yeah.
Yeah, the tribe. I feel like this tribe has a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of good players on this tribe. A lot of good characters on this tribe. A lot of characters that I'd rather not stick around that long.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of interesting possibilities and a lot of 50-50 ones because we have a couple of the better people, we have a couple of the very not so good people, and we have a couple in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have high hopes for Steven as a character, and in terms of gameplay, it really could go any way. Alright.
Yeah. Anyway, I agree.
The Blue Tribe.
The Kele tribe.
Ke-
And listen, this tribe, low key, 5 out of 6 of them are hits. At least 4
Yeah.
of them are.
Yeah. This tribe definitely has some people that could be pretty good.
This this is probably possibly the most consistent tribe if I am looking at it straight. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is my favorite tribe of the three from what I've seen.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, let's go into it. First up, we have Alex Moore, who he works on Capitol Hill and he loves kissing butt.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
Uh,
I'm not high on this guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I don't get it with him. It's just mainly
Like
one.
the bit from his video where he said, "Hopefully, my coworker will be like, hopefully, I find a wife out here."
Dear God, bro, that's
Wah,
great.
wah.
Womp
Wah,
womp.
wah.
Yeah, spoiler alert, he's not getting one.
I mean, considering that he said he'll play the game most like Sam Phelan.
Yeah, that's just setting yourself up to be a losing finalist right there.
Okay, so
I mean,
one
listen,
thing that
this guy.
Sorry,
I just
hold on.
want to say quickly, this guy did say in his bio that he's like, oh yeah, people want me to go find a woman out here. I'm not actually going out here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. That was a bit more of a joke when he was saying it, but yeah, no, that was definitely a moment when I heard that.
Oh yeah. One thing.
And also,
Here's my-
of course, we have to mention his when he mentions in his video about how he wants to break the freaking margarita curse.
Which,
And
by the
this is
way,
why.
he made up. By the way,
And this is why.
I have never heard of this until now.
I think it was
Yeah,
literally
like who the hell has ever heard of this before that, bro?
I think it was literally just literally only Kelly and Sierra. And if there's 2, it's not a pattern yet. And you can't call it a margarita curse because the great Jan Gentry.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yes.
And here's my main
Gentry
problem.
this is when you can
and
tell
this
that
might
like
be-
this is when you can tell that like some people on the show are like total poser super fans because they probably could not tell you half the cast of Thailand.
Oh,
yeah, literally.
I bet. Yeah, this is my main problem with the casting. It's just like they will try to come out their way to say the most grifter shit of all time by posing about one thing that they like about the show that any RCS Survivor person knows. And then there's probably the same people that probably never watched Survivor Africa, to be honest with you.
Literally.
Yeah, probably couldn't tell you about Lindsay Richter.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she would be.
They're missing
She
out.
would.
Who, as we talked about on the Africa podcast, if Stan Twitter ever actually watched Africa, Lindsay Richter would be one of the most beloved people in the community.
She is a Stan Twitter character from before Twitter was a thing.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my main problem with that, and that's why I'm not huge on Alex. He's probably a nice guy in real life, but like he gives the poser super fan vibes from me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of fuck with him. I don't know what it is. There's just something about him.
He doesn't seem terrible, but I don't really have much high hopes either. So we'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as placements go, he's probably like between the middle of the proportions.
Yeah, I don't see him going very far.
Yeah. Well, he theoretically he could, but I don't think it's happening. I see flame out early boot.
He should go. He should actually get to the auction so he can do his little shtick with the margarita.
I think the notion of him being a very early out is certainly possible.
Most likely, yeah. But yeah, not much high hopes for him.
Yeah. All right, we ready to move on?
Oh yeah, I'm excited for the next one. Yes! Yes!
Yes. Next we have Trashy Annie.
Trashy Annie, baby.
She's awesome. I love her.
She's amazing.
She's easily my number one. I've been a Trashy Annie fan since day one. She's always gonna be like one of my.
I don't
I
quite
gotta shout out that Annie easily has the best hot take by far, no contest.
Oh yeah.
Easily,
I agree.
I don't know. The funniest thing about her is that her name isn't actually Annie.
Yeah, her name is freaking Kimberly.
Kimberly Ann.
And then, but she just goes by Trashy Annie now because of some person who insulted her in a YouTube comment.
she's
Oh,
awesome.
How does one not laugh after hearing about this? That's so freaking awesome, man.
That's great.
One thing I'll say is that I'm just hoping she would succeed as a character because she has potential. She's definitely gonna.
She's awesome.
I am so worried that she'll be an early boot, like a very early boot.
I'm scared for that. Look,
If Annie is the first boot of the season, I will do a fantasy football last place type punishment.
But yeah, if she is in the early boot, and if she makes it to that far, I would be so happy. She doesn't seem like she fits. She would fit well in this specific type of cast. She would probably annoy some people, and that's why I'm here for her. She's just that type of person. I love her.
yeah, everything that I've been seeing is I think Annie's definitely going to be a pretty solid character. I think she's going to be a lot of fun out there, even if she might not last very long. Which I'm hoping she lasts at least a decent amount because there's certainly a lot of other people that I do not want to be seeing lasting much longer over her. But
yeah, the more I think about it, the more worried I am that she is going to be an early out, which is something I'm really not happy to be saying at all because she's already electric, already one of my probably the best casting find of the whole thing.
Yeah, she's my
for sure.
she's my number one for sure. Like
Actually, no, she's not the best casting pick of the whole thing. We will get to who that is.
But
yeah, she does seem like a very fun personality, and I have hopes that she'll be going decently far at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with that hot take, like, oh my god, people need that. That's very rare to find.
Yeah, no, it's just and the way she explained it too was just again, it was a way I fuck with, and I fuck with her vibe. I fuck with the fact that she is insane.
One thing I would say,
she's gonna deliver.
Somebody needs to like listen to her albums or something.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna absolutely do that.
How many? Let me look how many monthly listeners she has on Spotify. I know of new era musicians. I know Jay Maya or Janani. I forget the rest of it. Has like an actually pretty large following, all things considered.
She has 3,678 monthly listeners.
Yay! Her
All
most
right.
popular, her most popular song, "Bama," has 100K streams.
Well, her most popular song is "Nuclear Meltdown" in terms of streams, but
Oh, that's only 164K.
Don't forget about random favorite Ben Katzman's album.
Yes,
That is true.
yes.
That is true.
Ben Katzman. Let me check how many monthly listeners.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Ben Katzman
no.
has.
I think you guys mean Ben Katzman's degreaser.
Ben has 12.5 thousand monthly listeners. You know what? I'm gonna go follow Ben Katzman on Spotify.
One last thing about
Tears on the
Annie is
beach,
that
dude.
one last
Transcendental
thing.
shreddation. I'm sorry.
Transcendental shreddation.
With the Tim Spicer feature.
The Spicer rapping.
The vibe has spoken.
But one last thing I will say about Annie is that if she makes it far, I hope that she at least doesn't get that cookie mom losing finalist edit that she's mostly not gonna make it. But like if they do that to her, I hope she gets edited way better than what we had like with Sue or something.
I will be so sad if she gets the Sue edit or the Julie Rosenberg edit.
That would be.
she probably will. She probably will.
I mean, I don't think
man.
she goes deep enough in the game for that, but who's to say?
Yeah.
All right, we ready to move on?
Yes.
Yeah, we love trashing Annie in this household.
Yep, we love Trashy Annie. Next up is Jake Latimer.
Another goated character to this.
Yeah. This guy.
What is that?
This guy's story is insane. He moved to Australia to play pro hockey. Had to quit because he got injured, and then he was a male special dancer.
Look at that! I can't get over that poster.
Dude, his
Oh,
face.
God.
His
Hashtag Sydney Hot Shots.
his face looks fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, he got to dance for thousands of women every night, but it was not a very good job. Not fun at all.
Oh hell yeah!
Terrible job either.
Why does this guy kind of look like a fusion of Sean Cohen and George from Australian Survivor?
Specifically modern day Sean Cohen.
One thing I will say about Jake
You
that's
know what
very
Sean
funny.
Cohen looks like today.
One thing I will say about Jake is that back when the season 49 cast was revealed in Spoiled Survivor, everybody saw he was like the fourth cast member to be released, and then people saw his job, like his profession, being a correctional officer, and people were scared to shit. And then they saw that he was from Canada, and they were like, okay, he's fine.
Yeah. And he's also the proud husband of an Australian, which them girls with accents. There's something about him. So good on you, Jake.
There's something about him, man. But yeah, he also seems like they're probably going to put him into like that Joe Hunter archetype that they were doing last season with the because he has his wife is going to be. He'd been trying for like 4.5 years to get pregnant with her. It wasn't working until just recently, and he's going to be out there while his child will be born. So there might be a lot of content about that, which could go either way.
I think
If that is entire personality, then
Yeah.
I'm entirely sure that will work. But
game wise, I think he's going deep.
I'm certainly hoping he has a lot of potential to be good because Joe was definitely one of our more well liked characters in the Rankdown sphere. So I think there's definitely some hope.
Yeah. He seems like a way more kooky version of Joe. But I don't really even I would compare him more to David.
He has like he's like a good in between.
Yeah. Although I would lean David because of
Yeah.
The hockey
having been just having been a male stripper.
Oh yeah, that's also true.
I must say though, on the top of that, my man, this guy's a freaking stud. Like genuinely speaking.
Yeah, no, you looking at that image, he has got it going. He is a stud.
I think he's gonna be one of the better challenger competitors of this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he could. I think he can do pretty well in challenges from what I'm looking at him.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I got high hopes for the guy. I think he's gonna deliver as a character.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I'm excited to see him go at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So who we got next? And moving on. No. By the way, this guy is older on this season than Richard Hatch and Tina Wesson were on their original seasons.
Which, if you watch his video, that is an insane thing to think about.
It's absurd.
He gives off being 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he gives off like the vibes that he gives off is like that he just got out of high school when he's actually like 39.
He's a lot to deal with.
I'm not gonna put him in the totally overgrown high schooler camp like some people in the last few seasons because
No,
the guy is because instead of being 30 and pretending to care about not fitting in at high school and pretending to stand up to your parents while being happily married for 6-7 years, this guy, unlike being freshly 30, is 40. So
yeah, that spot belongs to Jason. Where he's a pretty little lad. But yeah, my problem with Jeremiah is that I do see the enthusiasm with him. Like he has some enthusiasm. I can give him that. The problem with him is that he just seems like a chitty chatter.
yeah.
Yeah.
His thing says Jeremiah has a habit of verbalizing his thoughts.
Oh my gosh. He also thinks that his hot take is that Australian Outback is a good season, which if you know our circle of the Rankdown, while I don't personally agree with this, most of the people here think Australia is a good season. And,
I think it's pretty good.
Australia is a great season.
It is.
I really like
It's also really funny because it's like easily the most popular season from a TV watching perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Jeremiah's version of the take is that like, oh, people don't like to watch the season because of how person Michael Scoopin is and how bad of a person Jeff Varner is, and it's like, I get it. But Scoopin and Varner both really deliver on Outback. And I think you can make that separation from how terrible of a transphobe Jeff Varner is with him being, a fun snarker on his original season, and Michael Scoopin being Michael Scoopin to Michael Scoopin being being Michael Scoopin.
Yeah. I also want to say that you got that quote wrong on the slide. He actually means Taurus, as in the astrology sign.
Oh. No,
Oh,
Oh.
I thought the entire time he said Taurus.
No, me too. What?
Yeah, he's talking. No, in his video, he's talking about the astrology, how much he loves astrology and astrology signs, and he was talking about how he's going to be the first male Taurus to ever win. Which
Yeah, no. I thought this guy just straight up said tourist.
no, no.
Yeah,
It would
he
be
would be
fair.
the first male Taurus.
Yeah, I had to fact check that while you guys were talking, and yes, he would be indeed the first male Taurus. We have had 2 female Taurus winners, but not a male one yet.
Who are the two
Natalie White
Taurus?
and Michelle Fitzgerald.
Yes, Natalie White and Michelle Fitzgerald.
Listen, I don't know much about zodiac signs and what they mean, other than apparently it makes a lot of sense that I'm a Capricorn. But listen,
I happen to be I happen to be Shannon's astrology sign, Virgo.
we'll get into
I-
Shannon. We will get
I am-
into Shannon.
I'm the proud Scorpio, just like Jeremy says in Cambodia. I'm a sneaky bastard.
Yeah, I share a zodiac sign with the greatest winner of all time, Sarah Lacina.
Listen, if her Game Changers game was her first time playing instead of Kaguyan, like if you were to erase Kaguyan from Sarah Lucina's, I guess, I hate saying this word, but Survivor resume, there's a good case for her being the best player of all time.
Yeah, she's
Like
great.
she's barely top 20 just because of how Kaguyan went, but her Game Changers game is fucking brutal.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to Jeremiah.
Back to
His
Jeremiah.
His,
No,
his
I am
biggest inspiration
not.
in life. His biggest inspiration in life is Elle Woods, which is the only person in the world that can pull off their biggest inspiration being Elle Woods is one of my friends. So I don't think you are, but Carissa, if you're listening to this, shout out you. You can pull off wanting to be like Elle Woods. You very much are not Jeremiah.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is Carissa's invitation to join the podcast.
I think she would. I think she would very politely decline. I think 5 minutes in the Discord and she would be like, "No, thank you."
That's way too. But yeah, no, Jeremiah. I'm not looking too fondly at him right now. He seems like he could be very irritating.
Yeah, he seems extremely grating, and if he goes deep and has a big edit, oh god.
That would be fun. That would be fun, wouldn't it be?
There's a chance this guy turns me into the fucking Joker.
Are you sure that would? Are you sure it wouldn't be that way with Rizzo?
We'll get to him.
Mike,
will
can't
get
wait for you to
there.
go on. Can't wait for you to play Survivor 52 with Rizzo and Jeremiah.
I'm voting. Fuck. Oh my god. I'm voting both of them out.
Nah,
You're voting
52.
yourself
Yeah,
out.
52 is confirmed to be Fans versus Favorites 3.0.
Listen. Kelly from 45 told me she wanted me on Fans vs. Favorites 3. I'm good. I'm in the clear.
Oh, okay. You got the shout out from the greatest blindside victim of all time, Kelly and Albandian. Okay.
First person to
Oh,
ever show
yeah.
emotion.
True.
What the hell, guys?
But yeah, Jeremiah. This is the greatest season of all time.
Bro, moving on, we have Principal Perry from Lab Rats.
Let's go!
We have Nicole, who says that she used to live in Long Island and not on Long Island, so fraud.
True.
Yeah, so immediate first boot.
And as far
Immediate-
as I know, as far as I'm aware, she's not from Wyandanch. She
Not from-
genuinely gives off Franklin Square vibes though, and if you know anything about me, that's my hometown, kind of. Not to dox myself, but to dox myself. She
Nice.
seems like she would be probably the most tolerable person in Franklin Square.
One thing I'll say though is that I hate saying this, but she's specifically designed to piss off a certain group of people. By when she said that comment about how there's a lot of straight people and how she is gonna have a hard time being with a guy with a six pack. You know that pisses some people off.
She's on the same tribe as Jake.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I would hate to see her be the first boot. She seems a lot.
Yeah, I can honestly see Nicole going a little far.
Yeah,
She seems interesting.
she could be the KVO of the season.
That would be awesome.
I'm kind of like mixed on my opinion on her. I feel like she could go one of two ways. We could go the good way or we could go the annoying way, which I'm not entirely sure which one we're gonna get.
In terms of placement, I'm honestly kind of feeling like the token big mid-merge blindside.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No, I don't think so.
I must say.
Again, I'm very much getting KVO vibes.
I must say, looking at I'm sorry, off topic, but looking at these cast photos, they look way different than the typical Perma Fiji cast photos. To be honest, like they look very zoomed in.
She kept
I don't
talking.
know.
She said at the end of her video that she wants to be a kid forever or something, and I'm not exactly sure how to feel about that statement. But
Hold on. Wait. Slow down. Speaking of the cast photo, is that the fucking I don't know for sure, but that looks like the giant ass Sandra statue behind her.
Oh my god! Oh my
Ben,
god!
where?
Oh,
Island of the
holy-
Idols 2?
Yeah, baby.
If they genuinely just never bothered to take that down, that would be the funniest thing ever.
There's humanity will be extinct, the aliens will come and they'll explore the earth and they'll see the giant statues of Rob and Sandra's faces.
They'll think they were our gods.
Probably, yeah.
You know what? I'm in the middle of
one.
rewatching the Marquesas right now.
Valid. Yeah, if you couldn't already tell. But yeah, Nicole, I'm kind of mixed, but we'll see how it goes. I can see her being good. We'll have to see how it goes.
I like her, and she looks like Principal Perry.
The moment you first said that, I absolutely bursted also in tears because that comparison is diabolical.
That is crazy. All right, who do we got next?
Yeah.
All right, next up we got Sophie. Spelled
Sophie with
incorrectly. Sorry.
She's fun. I like her.
She's very pretty.
Yeah.
We have Sophie with the normal spelling IE, and we have Sophie with just the I.
Mm-hmm.
Is it I hate saying this, but is it bad to say that watching those videos, I couldn't tell the difference between her and Savannah, like as in the videos, like how they go about each other, like I don't know.
I personally,
Savannah seems way more intense
I
than
gave.
Sophie.
Let's just say I am very much not surprised that Sophie picked Genevieve as the player would play the most like, because she gives off very heavily trying way too hard to be Genevieve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, I did not expect her to sound like that.
Oh yeah, she also talked about her grandma for like half the audition, which is nice, but at the same time,
It's fun.
Talk about
maybe
It's
yourself.
fun.
You're talk about yourself. You're on Survivor. Your grandma's not on.
yeah, you're the one on the show, little girl.
We are so mean spirited, man. That's. Oh man, but yeah, I mean, I don't think I have a huge opinion on Sophie, to be honest. Like, she could go either way.
She gives off. We were talking about other blindside potential. She gives off somebody that might be get blindsided big time. To me,
I don't know. I kind of get D vibes.
I actually think the opposite. I personally think she gives off Venus vibes.
Ooh.
she's in. Yeah, no,
I think she might be. I think she might be somewhere in between D and Venus.
D
Yeah.
is for another person. D is
yeah.
for with someone else.
I'm still getting like. I'm still just getting like heavy Genevieve.
Yeah, we must see.
I don't think she's quite Genevieve level. I don't see Genevieve at all.
And I personally really like Venus, but yeah, she seems like a pretty light version and way more of a tryhard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We have to see with her.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure yet. Oh yeah, that freaking quote she was talking about how much her grandma loves Jeff Bro.
The hottest
Yeah.
man alive.
That is fun.
Again, her bios did not give me much, but again, from what I've seen in social media and all that, I do like her, and I think she's got good potential.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
She could definitely be very fun.
Yeah,
All right,
I think so. And then we've
we
got
got the Uli tribe now.
Uli, which I really hope this is not the disaster tribe. I don't think that they're going to be the disaster tribe. I think, well, obviously we have, the two contestants that will be returning to play on season 50, being Savannah and the man, the myth, the legend, RIZ God Rizz God Baby. So
Why did you have to say that, bro?
that's his full name. That is his full legal government name, and we should respect his pronouns.
Please don't tell me you put that on a spreadsheet, bro. Please tell me you put that on a slide.
I
Listen,
cannot believe we might have to put Riz God on a spreadsheet.
Listen, Lights made the slideshow. I didn't.
Okay. So yeah, we'll hope that Lights didn't put that on the spreadsheet.
Also,
But yeah,
I feel bad for Lights. He fell asleep. He texted me.
Okay.
yeah, we tried for that.
But yeah, no.
Yeah.
This is gonna be. I don't know. I'm not sure how to feel about this tribe.
Listen. There's one person on this tribe who I have the exact opposite feelings about as a certain person of the Rizz variety, and I have listen. I have very high hopes for one person on this tribe. I have decently high hopes for another person on this tribe. I don't care about one of them. I don't know how to feel about another. I don't know how to feel about another. And then we have a freak of nature.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. I think that this is going to be the tribe that has the most focus of the three.
Yeah.
Most likely, yeah.
Again, because there are 4 people who I think are going to be getting a lot of screen time.
And of course, the 2 people that will be on 50.
Yeah.
I
am very horrified that this tribe might just overshadow all the others completely.
Yeah, I think they will.
That is definitely a concern for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
so
afraid of another whatever that Ika tribe incident where they got no content in an episode.
Oh yeah.
That
Alright,
that was really damning.
All right, let's go. Let's start with Jawan Pitts, who seems like the most he seems cool. He's giving me absolutely nothing besides the Sean Rector one.
Yeah, he is giving me heavy, boring vibes too. I don't really
Yeah,
have much to say.
He's not gonna be super memorable. I don't think he's gonna be like the worst ever, but I think he's gonna be like solid 500s character.
Yeah,
I think he's like he seems like he's going to be one of the first boots of the season, not because he's going to be some disastrous, terrible player, but just because like he kind of does nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
He just gives me I just get nothing from this guy, like straight up nothing.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna be somebody that gets buried in the edit.
This is like generally casting an average Joe on Survivor.
Mm-hmm. He is
I appreciate that. Yeah, as we said, I appreciate the Sean Rector pick, but other than that, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's legit nothing. I mean, I guess moving out to LA, working in film, he'll probably bond with a certain other person on this tribe who works in film. So yeah, I mean, I've got his bio on my phone, and it's just like this sure is a decently cool guy who is a guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he's there. He's there.
All right. Quickly, next up, we've got Nate Moore, who is a Marvel Cinematic Universe producer. When this guy was announced, or when it was announced that an MCU producer would be on the show, I was mortified for dear life for very obvious reasons. And after watching his video and reading his bio, I think he's not going to be that bad, despite the company that he works for.
Oh yeah,
He quit.
Oh
I
yeah.
think we all over exaggerated because I genuinely think he's like a chill dude.
Yeah.
Actually,
How bad he is depends on how many metaphors he gives.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
because we were talking about this beforehand, before we started this, but it definitely feels like this show is going to try and make Nate give like a bunch of really cringy metaphors relating to movies and
Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a
but,
big film guy. I appreciate the pictures of him working on set because they look really cool. And that's like, holy shit. And like, even as a snob who's like, Marvel bad, which like, Marvel bad. Marvel movies still seem like that they would be really fucking cool to work on. So you can't blame the guy too much. And he just seems like a really, a nice guy, a sweet dad,
Yeah.
and he likes Earl, which is a pretty good thing, and he hates Final Four fire making, which unfortunately unfortunately hating Final Four fire making is an opinion you're seeing less of nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, I personally love the Errol Cole pick. I haven't talked about this yet, but Errol's my my personal all-time favorite character of all time. Which is like funny because the three other people that considered him as his favorite are Will Sims, James Jones, and Cedric McFadden.
Cedric!
Will Sims and James Jones.
Will Sim! And
Oh man,
my favorite speaker in the history of the show, James Jones.
But yeah, I think that Nate could have Cedric ceiling maybe.
Nate could be all over the place.
I could see Nate being very similar to Cedric. Except, obvious. Listen, as mixed as I am about his job, he's no butt doctor.
Yeah.
Cedric the butt doctor, dude.
It's
Cedric
not
is incredible.
Yeah.
I again, we love Cedric here, but yeah,
Yeah.
Nate
Yeah.
seems like a guy. So, all right, you ready to
Although
move on?
I don't know about Nate, but I feel like he could definitely go very far.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see him finishing anywhere, but I don't think he's gonna be in like the end game. Ironically,
yeah.
no pun intended. All right, so you guys ready for the next one?
Let's go.
Are you guys ready for the next one?
I'm
the
not.
man, the myth, the legend, R.I.D.
Okay, so moving on. Next person.
we gotta talk about.
He's a Yankees fan. I hate him already.
Yeah, no, okay, literally less than 48 hours after this dude gets back from filming season 50 in Fiji, he is at Citi Field wearing all Yankees gear on the goal line. I really hope someone punched him.
I
We
wish I
got
could have, but
good things can happen.
Okay,
But
so first off,
this guy really does seem like he's going to be the most insufferable person of all time.
There's a genuine shot that this, at least 1.0, Rizzo 1.0, becomes the consensus worst non-problematic character of all time.
he could be the non-problematic Dan Spilo. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and again, obviously, no character. I see. It's going to be very unlikely that any Survivor character ever ends up being worse than Dan Spilo. And it's not like Rizzo is going to get anywhere close unless for some fucking reason he literally murders someone on the island, which I don't think he's going to do.
Even then, that could be kind of cool.
Yeah,
Yo.
yeah. I think someone murdering someone on probably still going to be better than Dan Spilo.
We're so done for that one.
Okay, first off, what I have to say about Rizzo is that we first moment spoiled Survivor reveal the cast. It's the day that the Judgment Day was signed because people were panicking about him, and I cannot, and we all panicked about him, and like it's just.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely the antithesis of what this show shouldn't not be, to be honest.
Someone, if we discover time travel, we need to go back in time to the year 2000 and show Mark Burnett a best of Rizzo Velovic compilation.
Mark Burnett would he'd kill himself on the spot. But oh my god.
Yeah, while we do not support Mark Burnett's political ventures, he had the right idea for what this show is supposed to be.
Yes.
And not bring freaking Big Brother or
this boy, when his Rizz God gimmick got revealed in the intro trailer, it was Jesus Christ, dude. And then 3 days later, we find out this motherfucker's coming back for season 50, and it's like, dude. And like, listen, we are talking strictly about season 49 here. So we are not talking about the season where this kid is on the same starting tribe as Colby Donaldson. However, which, yes, he is on the same starting tribe as Colby Donaldson.
I cannot believe this man is on the same starting tribe as Colby Donaldson, and yet we've still seen him after the season.
We've still seen both of them after the season.
Yep.
Yeah, no. As soon as he starts talking in his freaking video, he says he wants to be on the Mount Rushmore of Survivor players. Like, bro, man,
God.
it's
You don't understand. He needs to build his legacy. You don't understand,
And
guys.
his
he needs to
resume.
build his legacy. And he was all, and I also have heard stories that stories from that he has played in orgs before, and also went by Rizz God in those.
Just
So I can
okay,
only
so
imagine.
Mhm.
I can only imagine how people would deal with him in that situation when he's freaking going around and calling himself the Rizz God.
what I will say about that is that he's apparently he only calls himself the Rizz God in confessionals and like at camp and at challenges and stuff. He's only Rizzo.
If that's
So
the case,
let's
then
hope.
Like
that,
Rizz God is
that's
strictly a confessional quote unquote persona, which, you know, putting on a fake persona for the show I don't like, but also Rizz God is not a persona since this is what this man goes by to his friends and family, and he literally calls his girlfriend Elizabeth Liz God.
And that makes me want to jump out 20 10-story windows.
okay. I want to get this. I want to get things
Yeah,
straight.
no, the
He
Rizz
is.
God cannot hold a candle to Johnny Fairplay.
I want to get. I genuinely want to get things straight. He is not gonna play like JT 1.0. No fucking way.
No,
And
this
so why is
Oh yeah.
why we
Also, his inspiration in life is John Cena.
he's not. I don't listen. That's not gonna happen because we're gonna be seeing a lot of. if you get my joke.
Yeah, I really do hope. I really do hope he takes some notes from his inspiration, at least in 50.
And we just don't see him.
We don't see him.
But
Purple as
listen, we
But-
already know damn well that Rizzo is going to be the main character of the season. 49 is Riz God's season. And
all we can do is hope for
considering
50.
considering from a survivor because again, I'm pretty sure he's a perfectly nice and friendly guy and besides being a Yankees fan. Everything this guy stands for when it from a survivor aspect, he gives the worst of Gabe, the worst of Shaheen, the worst of Drea, the worst of all of them.
and the
My fucking god. I am
and it's
dreading him.
you know what's generally funny? I generally thought that this will be a consensus that he would actually be the bottom of the barrel, which he already is. But like, I cannot believe some of these people in the cast can even resemble to actually being just as bad as him. Like, you
Like,
also have
no.
Jason and
and potential to be worse. Yeah.
Oh no, Jason saying he's a small little guy is worse than anything Rizzo has ever probably said in his life. And Rizzo follows Dave Portnoy on Instagram, so not a good sign, buddy.
Nah, freaking Stan Twitter, Instagram talking about 50 political beliefs and like, oh, Rizzo follows Dave Portnoy, and that's the only information that we have.
And then for Genevieve, they just listed Canadian, and that was it.
I genuinely love. I genuinely find it is very, very cute how when these cast videos were posted, I genuinely went on the result video on the RSS Survivor, and every single comment is like, "He's actually pretty normal." No, I'm watching the same freaking video, guys.
Are we in the same universe? Are we genuinely in the same universe?
One thing I will give this guy credit for that I didn't know before today is that he is actually the first ever cast of Albanian descent on the show, which I had no idea. You know, I didn't think it would take this many seasons for that. So you
I
know what?
think
Good for you, Rizzo. I
being
actually I think that's pretty cool.
Shout out
being
to
around
And if
being
I
around being
and if the
around
Mets and the
Eastern.
Yankees wind up in the World Series, which at this point it looks like it's happening for neither of those teams, but if that were to end up happening and I were to go to the Subway Series and I were to see Rizzo there, oh god. Although I'm probably gonna
No,
wind up running into the guy at Bryson Wendell. So, but before that, Rizzo, if you're watching this, you seem like a perfectly cool guy in real life, but I don't know, for the sake of ripping on a television character, you know.
shout out to my
yeah,
fellow Albanians.
it's not looking good.
Shout out to the insulting people's television edits on a podcast and then kissing ass.
I have heard rumors that I think I remember hearing something about how apparently Rizz Mania is gonna be as big as Russell Hantz Mania, which has me scared. Really
I feel
scared.
like Rizzo might have the edit of Russell Hantz and the visibility of Russell Hantz, but I feel like we'll immediately have Rizzo fatigue, unlike Russell, where it took a bit to have Russell fatigue. I feel like Rizzo will have that backlash immediately, like before 50 even starts.
I also don't feel like Rizzo is going to be anywhere near as popular as Russell. Like people loved Russell. People are not gonna like Rizzo. And I feel like the show is going to try and promote Rizzo Mania. I don't think the fan base is going to be that receptive.
Yeah.
Like I do feel
Obviously.
like if depending on how big Rizzo is, both this season and 50, I feel like there may be like a mild backlash towards the idea of more returnee seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who's
Um,
to say?
one thing we know is that this guy is gonna make it deep, deep, deep.
Yeah, there's no way this guy at least at the worst he's gonna finish like what final 7, 6, like at the absolute worst.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? There might be a universe where he at least probably is. There might be a possibility that he's like what the first jury boot or like doesn't even make the merge, but production just would love him, so they just pull the alternate version of Say and just bring him back.
Yeah, I don't
Like, I
think
could
that I don't think that he's going to be a Say or Rome kind of guy.
I wish that was the case, but I feel like there's way more of a chance that he gets like the sad elimination music at like
What if
final 5 or 4.
you know what would be the funniest outcome of the season considering he's on 50? What if he gets the Banu edit?
Gosh. Oh gosh.
What if he's Banu?
that would be
That'd
an insult to Bono.
Listen, we needed Banu on 50. I speak for all of us. We needed Banu on 50.
I very much agree.
All right, are we ready to finally move on from this guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
and
finally.
let's get to Sage, the
She
she they with Republican face.
Sage seems
she gives me intense like Carolyn, but like slightly off.
I don't get Carolyn vibes at all from her. She just seems very strange, and I don't know if I like that or not yet.
Like
I
I
think
feel
I'll have
like
to see part of the season to fully decide on that.
yeah.
like,
The main
like
thing I can say is during the video, at the start of the video, Sage just opens it with the most stone-faced expression ever, and she's like, people might think I'm wacky, and it was like, I don't know about that.
It gives
Although she does go on to say that she unironically collects pimples.
Like what? Okay, how does one collect pimples?
I don't know.
I don't
man.
think we'd want to know how that happened.
I think
That sounds
personally
like
she's gonna be.
something that gets a bit interesting.
I think she's personally gonna. I think she's personally gonna be annoying. I cannot lie.
I genuinely have zero idea how to feel about her, but I am genuinely very interested to see how it goes.
Yeah. Maybe she would actually be fun if she has the right elements to her, but like, yeah, it's just
I don't
Yeah.
know anything about how she's gonna go. Like, she could do anything, but like, I do not get the best vibes from her at all. Like, I don't
Again,
think I don't think I'm gonna like her that much.
I don't know. She again, she could be good, she could be bad, she could be anywhere in between. I'm fascinated, low key.
yeah.
Again, the you go from having the she they pronouns to looking like a Republican to being a social worker for young neurodivergent and queer people to having been in the military. It's like very interesting human being, and I don't know how I'm gonna feel about her on the season. And I think she's my wait and see pick. She's a wild card,
Yeah.
but she
Right.
seems way too mellow to be like a Carol.
I feel like for any Hell's Kitchen, fans out there, she has the potential that she reminds me about a lot like Simone from season 12, where
What?
she's like very quiet, but she's also just very goofy in a way. Like you
So
can't believe this
for
is
anybody that doesn't know, that reference, that will mean that it is confirmed that Sage will tell Probst in the middle of tribal council that it's okay, I can leave.
very true.
Low key, I get those vibes. I've never watched an episode of Hell's Kitchen in my life, but like I completely understand. Just based off that description, I'm like, you know what? I kind of see it.
Oh yeah, most likely. But yeah, she's either gonna get early boot or mid placement.
Yeah. Again, I don't know who's to say. All right, we ready to for the next one?
Absolutely.
All right, and we've got the other person that is going to be on the acclaimed season 50 of Survivor. We've got Savannah.
What the heck is
Yeah, and
happening?
I'm not gonna say anything, but the fact that she listed both Kim and Dee as the players she play the most like, probably a good sign for her chances in the game.
Yeah. I mean, apparently this woman makes such a big impact on the game that she will be on the same starting a month after this photo was taken, she on the same starting tribe as Jenna Lewis. So, you know.
I
Yeah.
feel like the weird thing about Savannah is I don't think she has a chance to be like an actively like annoying character or anything. I feel like her absolute floor is being like a really boring game bot.
Oh yeah.
I don't think so. I think a lot of people are neutral to net positive on Savannah. I really like Savannah, honestly. I think she's in it. She's really into it, and she's like, "Oh yeah, most of the people talked about, oh, I have all of these life skills to win the game," and Savannah's like, "Yeah, I'm prepared to go full asshole to do what I got to do." Like, you know what? I fuck with that. It's like she seems like she's actually like completely into it instead of just saying, "Oh, I'm so into it." So
She does have,
again,
yeah,
I
she
get
does have the charisma.
she seems in the best possible way. Honestly, she seems very aggressive.
Yeah.
Watching her video a couple times, reading her bio, and it's like, not even knowing how she does on this season. I get why production felt compelled to bring her back so quickly for their biggest landmark season yet.
Yeah, she seems like she really wants to be a cutthroat person pretty quickly. So I'm thinking that that's going to lead to an interesting journey, but I'm hoping it will be an entertaining one. We'll just have to see.
What one thing I'll say is that I think I think Kim Spread is just a bore personally. Like she's a bad character, but I'm hoping that she at least gets to like a D sort of character. And I'm not that huge on D, but I think Savannah has potential to be probably better, to be honest.
Yeah, I listen. I'm pretty pro Savannah here. The more I talk about her, the more I'm like, you know what? I fuck with her.
I think it's also just me being like very very much on Copian to how much I'm gonna withstand her for 1 year.
Although she does say that she still works with her parents at 31, so
I mean, listen. She was a journalist for 10 years, and then she was. I'm a just work for their company. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm super positive on Savannah, but I'm like neutral on her. She
yeah,
could be
I'm mostly.
could be bad. I'm not sure.
she's
yeah, I'm
all
on the
the
neutral
way.
end.
She's also just based
I'm
off the photos. Her and Sophie with an I are way shorter than I thought. Both of them are way shorter than I thought they'd be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Savannah, I'm personally like positive slash neutral on her, and I'm just hoping for the former to be the actual thing. And if we get some content with her and Drizzle, I'm hoping she at least should hate his guts because that would be funny.
Yeah, but I mean, Savannah, Rizzo, and Sophie with an I were all at the same Atlanta Braves game a while ago. So, I don't. There's not too much hope for Savannah actually hating his god there. So,
Unfortunately.
Unfortunate, but yeah.
also, how is Riz God closer to 30 than 20? Like that guy seems like he's 19.
You look.
I
He
really
looks.
don't know what it is with these new era casts and trying to cast people that are like in their 30s but act like they're in 19.
It,
Yeah.
it's insane.
I really don't get it.
Yep. All right. Anyways, we moving on to our last person.
Oh hell yeah.
All right, we've got Shannon,
Yes.
who
She's going to
first
be a
off,
blast.
yeah, I'm glad that she's the last one here because she's probably my front runner for favorite character. This woman is fucking crazy. Well, she knew Boston Rob when she was like 4, before he went on the Marquesas, so that's interesting. She interviewed him like 5-6 years ago, so that's cool. But
Okay.
again, this this lady is crazy. She's a apparently shout out from the server, but they went up told she's a crystal crypto cult grifter.
Which is
Our friend of the pod compared Shannon to in terms of having
Oh my god.
um she makes crazy YouTube comments or crazy YouTube content that is supposed to be like life coach shit, but it's like crazy kind of shit, and they get like 200 views. She's an AI coach.
What? What? What?
No. No.
This girl's crazy. This girl's crazy. She's gonna be something.
Yeah, no, she's a very interesting. Again, she's so arrogant. And that arrogance is like, okay, yeah, she's gonna be great TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is gonna be.
Yeah.
I think she's going to be hilarious. She freaking compared herself in the video as a mixture of freaking the Wahlberg brothers and Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
She's definitely-
So
Where the hell did you put that
Yeah.
comparison?
So Shannon's not winning.
Yeah, no, definitely not winning. But I'm hoping that she can make it pretty far and be a bit of a crazy character along
Yeah,
the
the
way.
only true hurdle with her character, because I don't really see a universe where she's not at least somewhat interesting. The only hurdle with her character being, will she make it past a single tribal?
That is true.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
Judging by
I want to
everything we
see.
now know about her,
She's
She
definitely
there's
my.
a chance that it's going to be hard for her to get a far.
low key, she might be the Rome or the Say or the Banu of the season, and I would not mind that at all. I think she's gonna deliver.
She's definitely my top.
Oh,
She's definitely
another
my
thing.
top 3 or 4.
Another thing. She said that in her bio, she said that she used to be on antidepressants, and said that her depression was cured by it said, I used to be antidepressants before I found my love for travel, meditation, and God.
Hmm.
Just
She's definitely.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
she's
She's definitely.
she's a little
She's
She's
definitely.
as
Yeah.
Krista would say, she's a big old hippie.
She's definitely my.
Yeah.
She's definitely in my top 4 character contentions. But I
Yeah.
mean, I personally think she's like pre-season Camilla done way better.
Yeah. Again, what a human being.
Yeah, this person's gonna be a character and a half, and I am here for it.
I'm glad we saved her for last because
Yeah.
I am excited for Shannon. Oh, how I am excited.
And this is your reminder. This is your reminder, CBS, that you guys need to cast more Shannons. Oh man.
And specifically more Shannons who will probably say some problematic comments and then not apologize for them. Shout out also her election day post of, man, we would be in such a better place if Kamala and Trump could just get along. Okay, bud.
So true. So true.
Oh my
So
god!
true.
Oh, what
She's awesome. She's
She
awesome.
cannot be real. She cannot be real. She had to have been made in a lab.
Who would say that with just complete non-irony?
Oh, she's awesome. But yeah, Shannon Fairweather.
Yeah, fair weather,
No, but
everybody.
Note that she had to have supposedly passed the psych test.
You think, bro? I mean, even according to Probst, as of like a few months ago, the psych tests are kind of bullshit. Like the psych tests are really just made for starting tribes.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna be. Yeah, no, I think anybody that has watched this show kind of can get a hint that the psych tests do not matter.
I do wonder if that comment was made particularly in reference to someone in particular.
Probably.
I can think of two people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of
All
them
right.
literally a couple seasons ago.
Yeah.
Fucking,
All
fucking,
right, but that is everybody.
fucking bomb. Oh, and
Yeah.
Rome. Rome is a
Yeah.
Didn't Rome like fake his own death?
yup.
Oh yeah, we'll yeah, the Rome Cooney backstory for anybody that knows is pretty crazy.
Yep. Anyways, character ranking predictions, which is a interesting slide for lights to make because people like Genevieve, people are mixed on Rachel. People really like Joe. Obviously, Sean Rector is one of the greatest characters of all time. People are, I think, pretty mixed on D, and then we have the god himself,
Greatest of all time.
Mitch Guerra,
Mitch
who is the best Survivor castaway of all time, the worst Survivor castaway of all time, the 50th percentile castaway of all time. Mitch is here, there, and everywhere.
Mitch Cara, man.
The GIF.
Oh my god, I can't with that GIF, man.
Bro, that GIF is dead ass my lock screen. I'm not kidding.
Oh no.
My lock screen on my phone is a picture of Mitch wagging his finger.
My goat.
Anyways, character ranking predictions. I'm taking Shannon. I'm really taking Shannon. That lady is unhinged and insane. And I'm all for her.
Yeah.
I think Annie is a pretty close second, though.
Yeah.
My worry with Annie and Shannon as predictions for this is that I don't know how far they're gonna make it. I don't know if they'll make it far enough for us to be like, yeah, they're the best character on the season. Because realistically, I genuinely could see them as the first two boots.
I would hate that.
But
I would.
Yeah.
I would take. I think my top three would be Shannon, Annie, and Matt.
I'm going to go with my top three. I would say Shannon's going to be one, and my number two, I'm going to go with a little bit more of an under talked about take. Jake over here. I'm liking the Jake vibes, and then my third will be Annie. But yeah, I'm liking the Jake Latimer vibes.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Mine's easily like mine's like first. I have like a clear top five. First is like obviously Annie. Second being Shannon. Third being Matt. And then fourth is like Jake. And fifth is actually I'm gonna pick an underrated pick here. I actually like Sophie with the E at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I would have Matt from Not Wine Dance a lot higher if it weren't for the fact that he said that he thought Chris Underwood deserved to win. So I'm gonna put Annie at number 1. I'm gonna put Shannon at number 2. For number 3, I'm gonna sneak in a bit of a shock pick here. I honestly have really high hopes for Christina.
Yeah.
That's her.
I feel like Christina's gonna be a very fun character.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm rocking with that.
Rock on.
Yeah. And how do we feel about the bottom 3? This is a really easy bottom 3 for me. First is Jeremiah. Second worst is Jason. Worst is Rizzo.
Yeah.
I honestly think Jeremiah won't last long enough for him to be in my bottom 3. I would have Steven third to last. And then Jason, and then Rizzo.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's probably going to be very hard for it to not be third Jeremiah, 2 Jason, and then 1 Rizzo. I'm finding it really hard for it to not be that.
Yeah, those are easy picks.
You agree with that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. It depends on how long Jeremiah lasts, because I feel like Steven will be like a
It,
sleeper horrible character.
it also, for me personally, it really depends also on how Sage is gonna work, because if she goes wrong, she is gonna be awful.
Yeah,
Sage is an underrated pick for that.
yeah. But I could see I could see Sage going.
Yeah.
All right. And then we're gonna go first boot predictions
First boot. Mm.
with the four most recent first boots, the first ever first boot in Sonia, and the man, the myth, the legend, Peter, Peter Harkey, baby.
So much better.
Yeah.
I wonder how you guys feel about whole.
They need to have people that think holes are a valuable source for the body.
Yeah, I do feel like Peter was absolutely a bit wacky with his love of holes, and I feel like if anyone on the season has as much of an obsession with holes as he does, it would be my first boot prediction. Hate to say it, Shannon, I don't see making it
Man.
far.
I don't think Shannon is the first boot. I feel like her craziness will just unravel with time. Um, hmm. None of this cast really gives like first. I guess I'll go with Jawan just because he gives me the least to work with, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna be like he's gonna be like an Eric Abraham type person.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just
what was
where
I gonna say?
he is, a guy of all time.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I necessarily don't know. There are a lot of options. Um, I'm gonna do a hot take here. I'm actually gonna pick. Uh, I think it's also Jawan, to be honest. It's either him or maybe Steven.
Who should
Uh,
I put on there? I'm struggling with this. You know, I might not. We might not like where I'm going with this first boot pick, but unfortunately, I think I'm going to have my first boot pick be not from Wine Dance, Matt Williams.
No.
the goat. I mean, he's a plausible one.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
I feel like a lot of this cast is possible for spoots.
But yeah,
I feel the exact opposite. I feel like none of them really feel like first boots to me.
everybody feels like a
I
first
have a
boot.
lot of There's a lot of potential for spoots. I have Shannon. I know you guys have Jawan and Matt. I feel like they're possible. I could see Sage being a first boot. I could see like Jeremiah being a first boot.
Is this a season that feels like
I see
everybody?
Jason being the first boot.
Yeah,
Is this the season where? Is this the
I
season where?
suppose so. All
Is
right,
this the season where
and
everybody
a
feels like
slide
a
wasn't
first
made for
boot?
this, but
Is this the hashtag
what are your
Kabul?
guys' winner picks? And you cannot say Rizzo or I'm personally going with Sophie with an E.
I co-sign with that. Either her or honestly, I'm gonna do a steeper pick. It generally might be, and it generally might be someone like maybe like a Sophie without the E. She's most
Yeah,
likely to get far. If not, then
Yeah.
Jake.
I think I might go with Christina Loki.
mm-hmm.
And this is probably a controversial pick here. I honestly have a good feeling about Nate. I
Oh,
feel like
that's a
Nate
good one.
makes a pretty deep run.
That's a fair one.
I just feel like he's someone who probably does feel like I feel like he does mesh well with the cast. He does like kind of coast on pretty far. Like I feel like if anyone wins and it's not one of the two that made it to 50, it could be him. And I can also very well see him be a solid like runner up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is going to be one for the books this season. That's for sure.
This is going to be truly one of the season time. Final
It will
thoughts.
be the
I think the more I talk about it, the more I think, yeah, there's a decent bit of this cast that I kind of like and I think has a decent amount of potential. However, I think specifically the worst two characters here being Jason and Rizzo are both going to be very, very visible, and they are going to drag down the season a lot.
Yeah, they could ruin the season.
yeah.
Yeah, me personally, I'm kind of in mode where I've never really gone into a new era season really expecting all that much. So anything good that comes out of it is like a plus. And I really was like getting legitimately excited for how like 48 would end. And then it kind of ended in a bit of a weird way where I'm not entirely sure how to feel about it. So that kind of just leaves me into, again, not really expecting much. So I am hoping that 49 can deliver in a way that leaves us satisfied. However, with people like Rizzo and Jason and a few others,
I,
if the people not named Rizzo, because we know he's going to make it far, they make it far, I'm going to be a bit worried.
my personal take on this season and how it's gonna play out is that I generally expected it to be way more of a hellhole than it actually is. Like, don't get me wrong, it's gonna be awful. It's gonna be awful. But I can at least hope that the decent amount of alright people or good, potentially good people in this cast have a shot to make this somewhat of a possible watchable season, even with all the awfulness with it.
Yeah. Again, I don't think that this is going to be an awful season, but I think it is going to be helmed. I think the supporting cast around the main character that we know we're getting is going to be very solid. I think that the main character of this season, the Rizz God, is going to be a next level bad Survivor character.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That just about sums it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
I really am just like dreading the season entirely because of one casting choice. Which a casting choice is great when everyone is dreading a season with lots of good casting choices because one choice is just that ridiculously awful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, we all know 49 is going to be the season of Rizz God. So I think we can leave it off at prepare for the Rizz and all love, check everything out in the description, Twitter, Instagram, especially the Discord server, and you know,
Oh yeah.
thank you for watching and listening and all that, and take care, everyone.
Rock
All right.
on.
I
Alright.
respect you all. We'll see you guys next time for the Marquesas podcast. I think it's only going to be Mike from this one that's going to be on that.
Correct.
So yeah, that's how it'll be, guys. Shout out to Liz God.
Shout out Liz
Oh, yeah.
God.
Yeah, let's
All right. Good night,
Peace,
everybody.
everybody.
Good night.